Welcome back, I'm Cynic Placebo, and this is Star Warped. This is another one by Parody Interactive Games. I'm going to skip the intro because it wasn't super important, but basically it's two brothers made a Star Wars game because they love collecting Star Wars things. That's kind of the premise of the game. So we're going to hop right into the main screen where we can launch things.
Okay, this is your home away from home. Well, no, actually, you're in your home. It's really our home away from home, although we're probably in our home right now, too.
The control panel?
Right, okay, this is the really cool control panel I created, so you can get to any of the activities anytime you want. Just click on the area you want to visit on the control panel, and you'll be taken there instantly.
Of course, not all of you need instant gratification the way my brother does. Like me, you enjoy browsing. That's why I've recreated our bedroom for you.
Minus the smell.
So just explore with your mouse and click till you're sick, but don't be surprised if we interrupt you during your travels with secret surveillance video from something we call the ranch cam. Oh, and don't worry, it won't screw up the activity you're enjoying.
Also, FYI, we're keeping track of your successes and failures, and we'll tabulate a final score for you at the end of your stay. If you do really well, we promise you'll be richly rewarded.
Ooh, what am I
By
going
the
to
way,
get?
don't forget to check out the vault. It's where we keep all of our most prized and never-before-seen possessions. But you'll have to figure out the combination first.
Oh,
If at any
okay.
time you need help, just click on the help button on the control panel. Have fun.
All right, well, first things first,
Hi,
let's
I'm
give it
Aaron.
my name.
What's your name? Wait, don't tell me. Is it, George?
All right, we've been named. What do we have here? It says don't touch, so of course I gotta touch it, and that's like the first thing.
Good one, doofus.
I didn't do it. Apparently somebody can't read.
Great. Aaron, hurry up and fix it. It's dark.
Simmer down.
Hey, I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm just afraid of the things that come. Oh, thank the maker. Man, I feel like I've been in a sensory deprivation chamber for like 2 weeks.
Just relax, brother. It's all over. Now, don't touch that wire again, please. It really upsets my brother.
All right, let's go to the bedroom. The bedroom is kind of the freeform way to explore.
Oh, cool! 4th floor, office number 41A.
This guy's the real mastermind behind Star Wars. He's constantly working on new scenarios and adventures for the characters.
Check it out. I'll bet he's working on the next trilogy. What's the matter with you? How hard is it to push a button? Whatever, you're lost.
All right, let's click in here.
This is my computer, which I devote almost entirely to Star Wars CD-ROM games. You see, the sleep deprivation kind of goes hand in hand with hyperactivity, and it can get pretty lonesome once Brian drifts off to sleep. That's why I thank the man upstairs for creating my 3 favorite games in the world. Dork Forces, X-Schwing, and Rectal Assault 2. Oh, and when I
what?
say the man upstairs, I'm referring to God. Or George, but not any of my mom's boyfriends.
Get on with it.
I am, okay? Come on, you said you wouldn't interrupt. Anyway, needless to say, I've become quite the expert at these games. Now, I'm not trying to show off or anything, but I thought...
All right, let's skip him. He's saying the same sorts of things over and over again. Can I click on anything in here? I mean, it doesn't seem like I can. I thought I'd be able to click on some of the stuff in the computer, but I don't think we can. It's too bad. All right, well, let's skip the room and let's just go back to the panel so that we can do these activities kind of one at a time and see what they are.
Years ago, Aaron and I trained ourselves to use that percentage of our brains that lies dormant in most individuals to store our vast knowledge of the Star Wars universe.
Oh, good
I
use
am
of brain.
essentially-
you mean we, right? We?
We are essentially a human database, and as such, we designed a trivia challenge.
Oh
that would
no,
be the ultimate
Star Wars
test of
trivia.
Jedi knowledge.
We'll
Just don't
see.
get too cocky, because remember,
You don't know.
Okay, pay
All
attention.
right.
It's real simple. When a question pops up, you gotta blast in your answer by hitting the corresponding key on your keyboard. Got it? Good.
Keyboard, okay, what
let's
am I gonna have to
start
type?
the show.
All right, so it's supposed to be like you don't know Jack. Got it. Let's do this.
Now it's time to start the fun. Here comes question Obi-Wan.
2,000
Okay, that's pretty clever.
potatoes for a right. Let's say you're kicking back in Mos Eisley Spaceport, just waiting for your transport, and you take on a Wookiee in a friendly game of Sawback. If you make the fatal mistake of beating the Wookiee, what work of art might you most resemble? 1. Edvard Munch's The Scream. 2, Whistler's Mother. 3, The Venus de Milo. Or 4, Leroy Neiman's Tyson. Down for the count.
Scream, I guess? No.
You tried your luck. but
Oh,
luck
does the
only
Venus de
counts
Milo
in
not have
full
arms?
games and photon
I
to
guess.
repeat.
Because I knew you'd rip off your arms and legs, but I didn't know which art question had it.
Watch your back. It's question two, sir.
This is actually a really good
Hey,
parody if
this
you don't know
time,
Jack.
Why don't you try it with the blast shield down? This baby's worth 3,000.
All right, let's see if I can do it without
Hey,
getting it
kids,
wrong
remember
this
your
time.
SATs? Well, here's a little analogy for you. Stormtroopers are to Huns, as Darth Vader is to 1, Hannibal, 2, Napoleon, 3, Attila, or 4, Bill Gates.
Attila. This is a lot more history
He was
and
a
things
tyrant,
outside of
like
Star
our own
Wars than I
Dark
expected.
Lord.
I like to have sex with Princess Leia,
Oh,
but instead it's question three.
Here's an easy one. It's worth 1,000 credits. When
This
the
is silly.
networks got a hold of the Star Wars saga, they decided to create a TV movie about the tumultuous relationship between Luke and Vader. Which of the titles below fits the bill? 1, Something About Leia. 2, A Father's Betrayal to the Dark Side.
sure. Father's Betrayal. That should do.
A Father's Betrayal to the Dark Side and Back, starring Brian Dennehy as the evil Darth Vader and Rick Schroeder as his son.
All right. Question 4.
On that escape pod door, R2D2, question 4.
Okay.
Hey, this time, why don't you try it with the blast shield?
Hey, I got
down?
2
This
right in a
baby's
row.
worth
Calm down.
3,000. Let's say you went shopping for a land speeder at Jabba's used land speeder lot. If you wanted to get the same kind of speeder
Oh, no.
as Luke, which one would you buy? 1, DL-44. 2, AK-47.
I think it's this one. Yeah.
Correct answer.
Whew.
But never shop at Jabba's
I couldn't have
used
done that
land
without the
speeders.
multiple
Jabba's
choice.
ripoff.
Let's throw this thing in hyperdrive. Buckle up, it's number 5.
Hey, this time, why don't you try it with the blast shield down? This baby's worth 3,000. The classic Star Wars Holiday Special included many rockin' celebrities to provide hours of entertainment. From the list below.
Well, I know Jefferson's Starship was in it. I know B. Arthur was in it.
2,
Boba Fett was in it, so it's got to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because, yes, I have seen the holiday special. I make
That's
my kids
right.
watch it
Sir
about
Alec
every other
apparently
year.
had a better contract and didn't have to do the show like the others.
Chewie just got sprayed for ticks. Scratch real hard. Here's number 6.
Okay.
2,000 creditos for In A New Hope. Luke's Uncle Owen almost bought another droid before settling on R2-D2. Luckily, the first R2 unit had something wrong with it. What was its problem?
It has a bad motivator. That wasn't a very good Luke
Good
impression,
call.
but, you know,
You're clearly
that one I do know.
motivated to win, aren't you?
Well, phew. I've actually known all these answers. It's just I didn't know that Venus de Milo had no arms.
After 6 comes question 7.
It's funny
Get this right.
the things
Get
that they took a lot of
1,000.
time to
In
do.
the last 20 years, lesser-known song stylists and Star Wars enthusiasts have given Weird Al Yankovic a run for his money. And Aaron's hilarious song parody, My Darling Palpatine. Palpatine refers to whom? 1, Yoda Palpatine. 2,
Okay. I mean, I don't know the
oh
song,
my
but
darling, oh my darling, oh my Emperor Palpatine. Bullseye! It's bonus time. Let's play D's or Do's. Okay,
Okay.
here's how you play. You've got less than half a minute to classify 8 items. Just hit the number key that corresponds to your answer. You get 500 credits for each right answer, and you'll lose 500 credits for each wrong answer, or each question you don't answer. Okay, start the clock. Let's Wookie or Nookie. Decide which of these are sexually transmitted diseases or Star Wars.
okay.
Minoc,
Is Star Wars.
Crab,
Crabs.
Big
Digworm.
Galarian, Chlamydia,
I don't even know what that is.
Candida.
I hit
Pretty
it.
good. You've got enough credits for a
Oh.
pleasure cruise across the dunes.
We tip our helmets to you.
I should have been saying which
sure
ones
know
I
your
was doing,
stuff.
but
Have you ever thought about teaching? It's really
I thought it was going to
rewarding
show on the
profession.
screen whether or not they were right or wrong. All right, so that's You Don't Know Jedi. All right,
Oh,
let's go
come
back to
on.
the...
There's no way you could
Oh,
fully
I
appreciate
didn't mean
the
to go to the
wealth of
room, but
material
that's
in this
fine.
area. Remember, you're scored on how much time you spend, and you haven't even been here as long as some of my mom's dates. You know, it all counts.
The ranch cam is hot.
Oh, it's the writer's room again.
Oh, so you can
Cool,
turn
more
around and see
cigarettes.
the other side? Oh, okay, so this is like one person's side of the room and the other person's side of the room. Okay, we're going to go back to the panel, though, because I just want to dive into these. Let's
force
check out
is
the
strong
time
with
machine.
you.
Time
Hey,
machine.
man, if you're at all like Aaron or I,
And we, suspect most of you are.
then the Star Wars films, the novelizations, the comic books, the CD-ROMs, even the TV specials aren't enough to satiate that never-ending desire to know.
It's like
Okay.
a narcotic, dude.
You speak the truth, brother. Well, we've come up with a mother's little helper of our own.
Imagine being able to look into a Star Wars character's past or see what happened to him years after the wars ended. Well, now you can.
After 20 years of research, hard work, and sweat, we're ready to unveil our labor of love.
All right, so these are just going to be little animations. If I click on somebody, I
Hey,
can
check
say
out the ranch
A through
cam.
D,
It's
right?
showing off as number 14B. Click the button. You don't want to miss this.
Okay, I do want to see what the range cam's
Fortunately
about.
for you, fellow Star Warsians, Aaron and I have been the eyes and ears of Skywalker Ranch. When Mom dated that home security installation guy, he gave us the tech info we needed to patch into the ranch's security camera system. In exchange, he asked only that we make our mother agree to stay at least 100 yards away from his home and his family at all times.
We've taped 8,760 hours worth of video from the ranch.
Sorry about the audio
2nd,
clipping in and out.
1985,
My
1:15
VM was doing
hallway
better
7
before, but
cam,
it seems
my
like it's
personal
struggling now.
favorite.
Okay. Why are we watching this? So he dresses up like a 1920s flapper. All right. Or is that supposed to be Leia? Oh, that's supposed to be Leia. I thought that was a flapper outfit.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Clark! Hey, you look great.
All right. Okay. So let's see what A does, huh?
Everyone knows that Princess Leia was stolen away from Anakin Skywalker before he ever learned that he had a daughter, but not many fans know that she spent the first 3 years of her life being raised by a clan of wild wampas.
We believe it was
Oh.
this experience that instilled her with her tough, icy demeanor and her taste for venison.
No, it instilled her with her independent spirit and gave her backbone.
Okay.
Surprisingly, Leia had a rough time during her adolescence. She was not a popular student in her high school, and yet in her senior year, she was voted prom queen.
However, as usual, some mean students got out of hand and tried to ruin her perfect evening.
They paid the price for their immaturity, however. Leia used her as yet untapped powers over the Force to enact a swift and just revenge.
All right.
Princess Leia was held captive in Jabba's palace for a number of weeks. During that time, she actually got quite good at erotic dancing.
By the time Luke rescued her, she was raking in the bucks.
That's not true, and you know it. She was a powerful warrior, not a lap dancer. You perverts! Those chains she was bound with were a symbol of the oppression of women throughout the galaxy. And she used those very chains as a weapon to strangle and defeat Jabba, her male slug-like persecutor.
All right.
After getting married and raising 2 children, Leia found herself no longer in love with Han and bitter about his lack of interest in her.
Han was not a man who was in touch with his feelings.
He didn't know how to give in a relationship, only how to take.
Leia tried to take her mind off of her marriage by throwing herself into some hobbies, including macrame and pottery, but it was no use.
Finally, she and Han got a divorce. Leia never married again.
That's right. She knew she was better off alone. Leia didn't need a man in her life to validate her existence. Besides, like all true Jedi Knights, it gave her time to build her own lightsaber.
All right, let's check out Yoda. I don't think I'm going to do all these because that would take too long. But if this is the sort of thing you're interested in, go ahead and check this out. This is called Star Warped, and you can get it pretty easily. It's on abandonware sites. Actually, the team that made this, Parody Interactive, published by Palladium Interactive, they uploaded all of this to archive.org so that people can get it for free.
Much like Aaron and I, Baby Yoda was misunderstood and shunned by his parents.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking at his small, pathetic, wrinkled form, they had no idea how powerful he would one day be. Like all parents,
They're going with
they
the fact that he's a human.
underestimated the talents
Okay.
of their child.
Well, look who invented Baby Yoda. Mandalorian? You can suck on that. Baby Yoda was invented by Parody Interactive.
A loner for much of his youth, Yoda learned to expand his mind and become one with the Force from the teachings of Socrates, Pupa the Ganji, and the more than occasional hit of mind-altering psychedelic substances.
Only it's not the Socrates you know. It's actually Eugene Socrates from the Star Wars universe. It's a different guy.
Oh, totally different guy.
Though we hadn't officially met him yet, Yoda wasn't doing well financially during A New Hope.
Even a Jedi Master has to earn his keep, so during the Death Star battle, Yoda was working one-nighters around the galaxy with a ventriloquist act called Slappy Grendar and his little pal Yoda.
Ooh, touch this you can't.
All right.
After the war is over, Yoda's ghost becomes a motivational speaker, like that Tony Robbins guy.
He reaches millions of people in the galaxy, teaching them self-empowerment through the Force on a series of successful tapes called Judge Me by My Size, Do You?
All right. All right, we're going to leave it there for this one. We could do more, obviously. There's 4 more, but I'm just trying to keep things moved along, so let's check out Death Star Destructo.
Sometimes, when I'm feeling really bad,
Oh, this one actually looks truly interactive. It's like an asteroid blaster. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this fast or if it's running fast because my VM's faster than it expects. Whoa, alright. Oh no, Luke's gonna come in and do a trench run. Was that Leia's bikini top? Okay. That's funny. Alright, so basic asteroids.
You're leaving all.
Oh, I must have hit quit by accident. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. We got the idea of Death Destructo. That's the problem with having mouse control when the elements are on the screen for what to do.
Good one!
Alright, Whack the Ewok, I'm going to assume is like
No,
Whack-a-Mole.
violence is an
Oh,
ugly-
let's do it.
Into the heat.
Oh, dang. Okay. Dang. They're fast. Okay, so, I mean, you just try to poke them off the bridge, but it's whether or not you can catch them in time. And then you get points for it. Alright, we're going to go back to the panel, because that one seems pretty
just got
obvious.
started. What are you...
Let's try
Sweet
Gene
meat.
Splicer.
As I'm sure you're.
Is this, what would they be like if they had a baby together? Let's see, so select. 1. Oh, I have to put it somewhere? Do I have to set it in here? Oh, no. Oh, maybe I have to set it there. Okay. So if Luke and Chewie. Oh. Oh, so it's only compatible with 2, 3, or 6. Okay. So Luke and Leia. Well, let's do that first, just to see.
A cross-brother Luke Skywalker.
With Sister Princess Leia, and you get...
You're a Skywalker.
My name is Forrest.
Oh.
Forrest Skywalker. Jedi is as Jedi does.
All right, that was pretty funny.
across the studly Luke Skywalker.
With the virile Han Solo, you get... a wedding certificate for the state of Hawaii.
The only state with the courage to acknowledge the love between two men.
Hey, let's not get into those issues here.
This is dated. This was 1997.
Combine the whining and complaining of Luke Skywalker
With the elven looks of Yoda. And you get...
Elven. I don't think I would have described him as elven. Ross
Perot, the perennial political gremlin.
If you don't know who Ross Perot is, I can't help you. That's not going to make any sense. All right, let's try Leia. Oh, there was a camera thing, but again, the camera thing was a little weird, so I think we're going to leave that. You guys can explore that on your own if you want, because again, you can get this for free on archive.org. All right, so who's compatible? We already did Luke, so let's do Leia and Han.
Combine the pretty Princess Leia.
with the masculine Han Solo, and you get...
Ben Kenobi, come on. Or not Ben. Yeah, Ben. Let's Ben Solo. Let's see if they predicted it. Oh. Okay, so you'll have to wait for the sequel. I mean, it did happen eventually.
Take the independent, feminist strength of Princess Leia.
And the evil, racist rantings of Darth Vader, and you get...
Marge shot.
What? I don't know who that is. Sorry, I can't provide any context there. Ooh, C-3PO,
The
huh?
sleek, hard body of Princess Leia.
Whoa, and the shiny, polished body of C-3PO. And you
Gonna
get...
get a fembot? What? Trying to figure out what they're describing. Oh, it's
A
like
Lamborghini.
Bumblebee.
Man, I bet George has one of these. And if he didn't, I'd give him one. You know, like, if I could.
But a mere token gift.
All right. Who else is a funny one? Let's do Yoda. See who he can combine with. All right, Yoda can combine with Luke. We already saw, and Han.
Take the handsome charm of Han Solo.
And the advancing years of Yoda. And you get...
Dick Clark.
Okay.
Get it? He's old.
I do get it. It wasn't very good, but all right. Dick Clark used to do the countdowns for the New Year's thing at Times Square.
Take the wisdom of Ben Kenobi.
And the knowledge of Yoda. And you get...
Pamela
What?
Anderson. Yoda and Ben just cancel each other out. And besides, we'd really just like to look at this picture.
Okay. Pamela Anderson, again, for you, those of you that don't know, was the
Combine
Baywatch lady back in the
Yoda's
day.
weird voice.
With the ferociousness of Chewie. And you get...
The gentle giant, Mike Tyson.
Ooh, wrap him in a cocoon of horror, I will.
All right. Interesting. Again, feel free to experiment with these guys later if you'd like. We did Gene Splicer. We got the website, the ranch cam. It looks like you can click into manually. What's the vault?
Okay, ready? 2, 3, 4...
Oh, so you'd have to guess the code. How long is
If
the
you're looking
code?
for the best hidden secrets...
The piece de resistance, the creme de la creme,
whatever. The really super cool stuff is what my brother is trying to say, then you've come to the right place. You are about to enter the vault. The combined worth of everything in here is, it's worth...
Well, more wealth than you can imagine.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself, for once. Okay, just type in the combination and you will be granted access to the vault.
All right. I think I'm going to pause really quick here and go look this one up. All right. I looked it up, and it is basically May 25th, 77. So this is the date that Star Wars was released to a subset of theaters in America. It didn't release fully until 78, I believe, but how do I... Oh, enter. There we go. All right, 052577. What's going to be in their vault, do you think?
Yes, very good.
Question is... No,
Let's
never
try
mind.
again together, okay?
Okay.
Well, if it isn't our old friend the ranch cam.
With security footage from right outside the big man's office. Check it out.
All right, fine. We'll check it out. But then I want to see the vault.
Yes, sir. I'll get him right away. Hi, I have George calling for Steven. No, I'll wait for Steven to pick up. We go through this every time. George won't get on the line until Steven gets on the line. No. I know Steven won't get on until George is, but... Okay. Yeah, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Brian,
All right.
baby, be a doll and run to the store and get me some Tom Collins mix and a case of generic cigarettes, okay?
All right, let's see what this one does.
Oh, you noticed our shrine. You know, Brian and I aren't just intellectuals.
Not at all. In fact, we're both quite spiritual. We follow the beliefs and teachings of the great Yoda, the Jedi Master. Like other great sorcerers and wizards such as Merlin and Gandalf, Yoda is both wise and powerful.
Yet, unlike the great Oz and Santa Claus, Yoda is real.
Well, real in the spiritual sense.
Right.
So, let go of your feelings, relax, let the Force flow through you, and ask Yoda.
Okay, do I just type something? Can I click?
Greetings. Welcome you are, huh? Questions you may ask, and answer them I will. But type them in yes or no form. You must.
Oh man, I was going to ask who will win the 2024 election. Okay. Well, how about this then? So yes or no format. Let's see. Will there be a Star Wars 92? How many Star Warses are we gonna get?
Silly, don't you feel? Asking a puppet?
Okay. How about this? Will Y2K destroy the world? Keep in mind, this was 1997, right?
Look like Dionne Warwick, do I?
Okay. Well, that's this one. So he's just gonna punt. I guess one more. This is 1997. So, will Skynet take over on August 29th? August 29th, 1997. I know it happens.
Silly, don't you feel? Asking a puppet?
All right, he's just gonna keep doing that. All right. Can we go back to the room? All right. What's this?
Aaron, did you put mouse ears on Darth?
Yeah, I thought it would be the ultimate humiliation.
You know, sometimes I just don't understand you. Vader is pure evil. Pure. And now you've tainted that.
Well, God, bite my head off.
Wait, when did Disney buy Star Wars? Was it back in 97? Again, I gotta pause this and find out because that's too interesting. Alright, I looked it up, and Disney didn't buy Star Wars until 2012. That's 15 years after this game came out. What the heck? Why did he put Mickey Mouse ears on that?
When you're done drifting around the Dagobah system, why don't you just click on something?
Alright.
You may not know that several other screenwriters before they became well known wrote earlier unproduced drafts of the Star Wars trilogy.
We managed to dig some of the discarded scripts and storyboards out of the Skywalker.
Okay, let's see Quentin Tarantino's take on Luke and Leia. Oh, there we go. This is a very silly game, but it's fun. They've got a lot of interesting little things in here.
Dear Rebel, I'm getting dressed and ready for my rescue. The door's open. Come inside and make yourself a drink. Leia.
Hello?
Hello? Hello there. I'm on the intercom.
What? Where is the intercom?
On the wall by the 2 Ewoks. To your right. Your other right. Warm. Warmer. Hot-blooded.
Check it and see. I got a fever of 100. Hello?
Genius. Push the button if you want it.
Hello?
Hey there, smart guy. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Yeah, that's because I'm not one. I'm here to save you. Ben sent me. Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Cool, like Joe Camel. Now that we got that worked out, kitty cat, let's bust a move like young and...
Okay, Daddy-O, don't get your...
Oh man, the audio cutting out early is irritating.
I'll be ready in 2 shakes of a tauntaun stick.
Alright, I'll chill. Then we'll get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. How do I go back? Can I go back to these?
Time to check out the ranch cam. It's one of our favorite employees, the guy from office number 14B.
All right. Let's see. Let's do another Quentin Tarantino, but let's see. We got Vader and Leia, Luke and Vader, Luke and Han. Well, let's just do the next one.
Vader. I should have known. Only one bad Dark Lord of the Sith would have the bulletproof King Kong-sized cojones it takes to stop a senator on a...
Save it, princess. If I wanted any crap out of you, I'd give you an X-Lax brownie and tell you it was chocolate. You weren't on any mercy mission this time, your Mrs. High and Mightiness. Where those
I don't have a clue of what you're talking about, Vader. Wait until the Imperial Senate hears about this. They will have one Bill Bixby turning into Lou Ferrigno-sized fit.
Maybe you didn't hear me, moron. I will talk real slow, so I'm sure you understand me. Where are the plans?
You might as well be talking Klingon, because I don't know what the you're talking about.
All right, you leave me no choice. I'm gonna call some elite stormtroopers in here to torture you. And these ain't no regulars. I'm talking about some crazy, pipe-hitting, crackhead stormtroopers from the Crenshaw district that'll bring their pliers and blowtorches up in here and go medieval on your fine little Alderaanian...
This is crazy. Alright. They definitely spent a lot of time doing this. I kind of want to see the other ones of Quentin Tarantino, but let's do Spike Lee. Why not? So Spike Lee... and Luke, and let's do Luke and Han.
Yo, Luke, what up with that old bum you hanging out with?
Hey man, Ben is the shizit. He's an OG from the Clone Wars. You shouldn't be dissing him. Yo, 3PO, what's he bugging about?
I'm not sure, sir. He just keeps saying, she in the house, she in the house.
Who?
The princess.
Dang! Yo, we got to save her ass.
Forget it, man.
But they gonna ice her. Before you said you didn't want to just chill.
Paying a booty call to the joint and bumping titties with the man ain't what I had in mind.
She's draped. Swimming in ducats, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, she's a princess. 100 proof. Think of the payback if we save her.
Yeah? How much?
Well, more dead presidents than you can imagine.
All right, homie.
All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. But again, there's more to explore here. So again, go check this out. I've got it on archive.org, and it's for free. They uploaded it themselves, so it's not like it's somebody that uploaded it that didn't have the rights to do it. But it's just a silly little thing. It's worth clicking around and finding interesting things. So, as always, I've been Cynic Placebo. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.